Seen and overheard on the street. The only thing Bitcoin has going for it is a rising price. Without it, it would tank.
Well, that's again not true. So what Bitcoin has for it is that it's a savings technology, the best savings technology ever invented, the best hard money that's ever been invented. And humans have a real need for hard money to do trade. Humans like to trade and they want hard money. That's what over the thousands of years, gold kind of evolved to be a great way to trade in something that had store of value, so that I accepted your gold today for goods and services. I could respend that gold in the future. And you couldn't do that so well with beads and shells or, the different things that have been tried for money as money for many years. And gold was doing a pretty good job for a long time. Then Bitcoin came around and it's doing a better job than gold because it's scarcer than gold. So it's harder than gold. It's absolute scarcity of 21 million coins. Gold is inflating at, let's say, 2% a year. And we know that if the price of gold goes up, the technology to find more gold will also increase. So that number could go 3, 4, 5, 6% a year, just like we saw in the energy markets. It's not, the gold supply is elastic. It's not inelastic. It's not finite. It's elastic. So that's a problem. Number two, it's unlike gold, it's unconfiscatable. When I was saying Bitcoin, you cannot confiscate Bitcoin. You cannot censor Bitcoin. It's portable, more portable than gold. It's more divisible than gold. So it's on every single key point that you like gold, Bitcoin does a better job. It's hard money and it's a store of value. That's its primary purpose. That's its number one goal. Why is it going up in price? Is because we live in a world of hundreds of trillions and quadrillion of fiat money that is destroying people's lives, destroying economies, creating wealth and income gaps that are creating social unrest. And it feeds malfeasance. Every time the U.S. government makes a stupid mistake, they paper it over by printing more money. Same thing with all these other G20 countries. Since 1971, since we went off the gold standard. If you make a mistake, you make a blunder with your policy, just paper it over with more printed money. Bitcoin has no counterparty risk. That's something else gold doesn't have. Gold has counterparty risk. Gold has verification risk. Gold is expensive. It costs 7% a year to store it, to verify it, to transport it. Gold is expensive on all counts. Yes, I own gold, I own silver, and I've owned them for a long time. I started buying gold at $400 an ounce. I started buying silver at $500 an ounce, and I've got a lot of silver. I'll wager you that I've got more gold and silver bullion than Peter Schiff has personally.
Why wouldn't you sell it? Would you sell it and just go all in Bitcoin?
Well, a lot of it is actually hard to get to. It's hard to move it. It's sitting in a warehouse, and it's actually difficult to sell gold and silver. This is why it's not great. I've tried to sell it and move it and do a lot of stuff to it, but it's actually not that easy to do.
Why? Do you have it outside the U.S.?
Without going into particulars, Daniela, it's not easy to move, transport, etc. And okay. I have sold some, but it's not an easy asset class to deal with.